Hey there, welcome back, and if I'm correct, we should have all the junk for our gun, but I'm 90% sure, well, I'm 90% sure I have enough junk, and then I'm 90% sure that we can't claim the junk gun until tomorrow. So I suppose if you add that up, it's not a full 90%, but we have to beat day 3 one way or the other. To the best of my knowledge, you can't claim the junk gun on day 3 because Wayne's too sad from Torres dying. Day 4, though, the next day, he's more than happy to make you a junk gun. We have one batch of junk to go give him, though, when I saved here. Am I feeling better? TTA. We'll see. Final Fantasy V is almost done. And then we'll be off on our next adventure. Take this junk. Hey, Justin. We just got to make sure we pick one junk up on our way to the boss, because I think the criteria is it has to be at least day 4, and you have to give him at least one junk over 300, or one junk that brings him to 300. I can't move right now because he's taking all the junk silently. There we go. I have the zoo key on me. I should put that shit away. Perfect. There's a junk for tomorrow right there. How did I forget? How did I miss you? I want to sort my meager possessions, though. There we go. We have to actually go finish this battle that I was stealing the 250-odd junk from. So yeah, tomorrow we'll get our junk gun, and we'll start to do... I have the club on right now, don't I? I need the Uncle Sam. Ow! It wasn't the worst grind for junk. I actually prefer this over the Central Park one, just because you're right near the guy. I'll take a little extra junk. What's wrong with that? Yeah, tomorrow we'll get our junk gun. We'll also start to do the Chrysler building, because this is something I maybe mentioned last time. But maybe not, but I forgot that... How the fuck? Because I killed those guys, but I didn't go inside the room yet. I forgot that the number of battles you do between levels determines how much BP you get, so... The one advantage of the Chrysler building giving shit XP is you can get a lot of fights in between levels. Are you okay, generic cop? There's the cutscene. I'm torn, though. I'm torn if I want another playthrough. I think I do, because then we can name our ultimate gun to the Uncle Sam. The Justice Bringer. Because we did lose out on like 30 stat points basically by maxing out our inventory here on this playthrough. And we don't really need inventory for Chrysler Building. So what we'll probably do is get like the first couple boss keys in the Chrysler Building, so that would be floor 30. And then we'll do a new playthrough. That's my mood right now. Did I say which one I was picking? Justin, we're probably going to go with the SMG, just because I like the attack speed on them compared to the pistol, especially compared to the rifle and the shotgun. Come on, blow your loads. I'm pretty sure we can come back and move all this shit. Nah, they might not break through this. Unless I let them do it on day 3. Now we're not going to go down and use the key, but I do want to grab it. Go through this door for portly gentlemen. And I suppose on principle we will kill the thing that murdered Torres. Shiva, are you okay? I think some chest rubs won't fix, am I right? And then there's Captain Baker with his definitely revolver. Now the thing is you could make a ridiculous police baton. It would take a while. It wouldn't be that good, basically. Because you could never increase the range of a baton, so you'd always be fucked by the tiny attack range and the slow attack speed, but you could slowly dump bonus points into like your club 3 or 4? Well no, not club 3 because you steal but deal half damage. I don't think you're allowed to bring club 4 between playthroughs, so probably club 2. And I don't think you can engrave your name on it, so you'd always want to give it to Wayne on day 6. But you can slowly up the attack power on a baton. Why would anyone let Wayne make a random weapon? I think some of them are decent. Obviously, always load your game. And I think someone speculated that the super junk and the duper junk, which everyone thought were trash items, actually do something. But that might not be true. I'll take that gun. So yeah, if you're willing to load the game repeatedly until you get that AK, you can leave it up to Wayne, but you're just fine picking one of the pre-mades. Never dawned on me to do it like this before, but this is a quicker way to do this fight. I somehow fucked it up, but you split your shots between each head because otherwise you lose your turn as soon as you kill the head you're aiming at. You can kill them in a single turn if you do it properly. So there's day 3. So at the beginning of day 4, we should be able to go see Wayne get our ultimate weapon, which is going to be the SMG. We're going to take a little break between the days here. So many bonus points we get here because we can start pumping those into our ultimate weapon right away. I mean, just attack, right? Maybe not even attack. Maybe we should switch over to defense. No, we can do that with our day 5 stuff. This day 3 bonus will be the last, like, raw BP bonus we put into weapon offense because it's going to jump up a bit. We have 53 points here. And like I said, we're not going to save it, actually, in case I'm wrong about the jump. We're going to take a quick break here. Nope. All right, like I said, we're not going to save it because if we have to farm up more junk, day 3 is the best day for it. And if we do get the junk in, we can just save it here in the police station. Where'd that Japanese fellow go off to? We can go downstairs right now and get our gun. Take this junk. I got quite a bit of junk parts now. I could probably whip up a whole gun from them. So what's your favorite, Brooklyn? Despite the fact that I've used my handgun almost this entire series, we're going to go with the machine gun. Now this is a good gun. You can count on this one. It's a P90. Now, you could argue all the ultimate guns have their merit except for the rocket launcher. Never take that one. I don't like the attack speed on the rifle. It takes too long to aim it. And I think the problem with the shotgun is it takes too long between shots. The machine gun shoots the quickest, as far as I know, which is why I like it, but it has the shortest range. But because we're doing this multiple playthrough BP farming, that's not relevant. And another reason is we have all the super tools for multiple playthroughs, so we don't have to worry too much about getting these stats off, like Justin says. It shoots 10 bullets per turn, and I think that other one is it hits the whole screen. The 10 we don't want. And I don't think we want the attack the whole screen either. But one of the other reasons I like the P90 compared to the others is I think the P90 is either the highest or one of the highest base damage out of all the junk guns. See, look at this. The Uncle Sam is base 48. This is base 122. So we're getting almost 100 free damage by using the P90. Rate of fire 10. Attack all enemies with rate of fire. I'm not 100% sure on this. We should have room to keep this. What we do want to do, though, is take out this 10. I probably want a 3 or a 5. Probably a 3. Well, I'm going to say a 5, and then once we get triple turn, we'll strip it down to a 3-shot burst. So we're looking for something with 5-shot. Which is probably one of the other SMGs I have. Squirreled away in storage. We can pretend that's the reason I haven't been breaking all my guns, but it's because I'm fucking lazy. What we do need to do, though, is also tune that gun up. We're on day 4, so we can get all the trading cards we need. I'm not sure how many slots the P90 can hold, but we learned that elemental ammo is not fucking worth it. So we could put a tranquilizer and a cyanide on it. We don't have cyanide yet. Cyanide's in the Chrysler building. Another thing is some of the other ultimate weapons have really good passives on them, like critical rate up. But we can get those passives inside the Chrysler building. So I just basically wanted high base damage on a machine gun chassis. I want to say these Mp5 Pdws will have a 5-shot burst. There might be some 7-shot bursts, which I don't want. Like, I think the Mac 10's a 7-shot burst. Alright. No, that's a 7-shot burst. Shit, I gotta have something that's a 5-shot. Maybe it is the M10 or the M11's a 5. Yeah, a 200-round magazine on the P90 is another great one. We basically never have to worry about reloading this, except when we do, and then that's one turn. 1 turn per hour we have to reload this fucking thing, so who cares? I gotta have a 5-shot burst somewhere. There, the M11's a 5-shot burst. So now it shoots a 5-shot burst, which is a lot, because it distributes our damage across our rate of fire, so we'll do less damage per shot, but I mean, if you're going to use a machine gun, you should try to be throwing a lot of bullets out, style points. And then now we slowly super tool all this shit off. I want first turn, I want double turn. I think burst fire competes with hits the whole screen. But I want first turn, double turn. So I need 2 super tools. So the first super tool grabs the... fuck, this might be a little dicey. We take off the first strike, we take off the double shot, and then we take off the stats, which preserves the shotgun. But we might need a super tool to safely remove hits the whole screen. We could rush through day 4. Because then that gives us access to the PPK on day 5, so we don't have to worry about preserving a first turn, but the gun also doesn't work without first turn, so... Well, if we go to day 5... If we go to day 5, we're close enough to the shotgun. So I say we don't preserve the shotgun blast on the Uncle Sam. Okay. Look at this. It almost has as much range as the Uncle Sam. Which, what was the Uncle Sam? Was it? It was a 1911 A1, or was it a 1911 A2? It was an M1911. It's almost got as much range, which I think is wrong. I think the P90 is effective to like a couple hundred meters. I made that number up, but it's definitely a much more contemporary weapon than a 1911. Magazine's going to go through the fucking roof, so we're actually going to have almost 244 bullets in this. This eats a super tool. I don't want it to, actually. 1 second here. I just need a regular tool for this. And I don't have a regular tool. There might be a regular tool hiding in the police station somewhere. When I get to this point, there's still challenging points in the game. It's just the post-game dungeon. The base game doesn't pose a threat to me with my current equipment. I actually didn't know this. I always assumed the game didn't get harder, but someone offhand mentioned that the game does get harder with each X round. And that's why it tracks your X rounds, but if that's the case, it doesn't seem to scale fast enough to keep up with your equipment. There we go. The Uncle Sam will be consumed by this process. God bless America. Now my gun does 358 damage, 99 range, which is just a coincidence. It can go in the triple digits, and then 245 bullets in the magazine, just this fucking giant drum. And then the chemical protector is, you know, we really should, but like I said, we're going to put our day 3 bonus into it. 53 points goes into the P90. And then, I mean, we could do this. We could give it like 150 range, and then we'll be able to shoot pretty much anything in the game. But I feel that's a waste when we can instead get, Jesus Christ, that'll give us 400 attack power on this thing. This murder hose. Here's the 411. You're fucking dead. The game's done. I got to make that joke. Uncle Sam saved America about 3 times, but the P90's gonna get shit done too. Oh, hey there. And then from now on, we're gonna put it all into the chemical protector. Crit protection's important, but probably split it between defense and P-energy. Enemies get stat increases to X round 4. So this could cause a problem in the Chrysler building, specifically the very final boss of the Chrysler building might be very dicey, but I would say that our gun's fucking amazingly tip-top. You max out at 999, so we're halfway to ultimate power. But things are going to be pretty fucking deadly near the top, so we'll want to start focusing on our defense, I think. We can get some very paltry stat increases just breaking all our guns. It's going to be a little lackluster here because, like I said, we're going to go to the Chrysler building now, but we are very overpowered for probably half the Chrysler building. Won't be a threat until we get near the very end. It's just going to be incredibly monotonous. Still slightly more exciting than grinding junk, so I will show the Chrysler building. And we could probably get like 20 or 30 attack power out of all these guns once we break them down, so it'll be good. The Chrysler building will also give us access to an infinite tool, which will be wonderful. Is the Chrysler building in this game? It is 77 floors. Every 10 floors there's a boss, which gives us an elevator key. And killing a boss kills every enemy of that 10th floor. So once we get to the 10th floor and kill the boss, we can access the elevator for the first to 10 floors, but no enemies will spawn on the first 10 floors. And once we get to 70, there's no enemies on the way to 77, and then 77 is the true final boss of the game. She's a bit of a bitch. Yeah, not a lot of unique enemies in the Chrysler buildings, mostly palette swaps. It's about the journey. But yeah, we're going to do the Chrysler building. We're kind of strong, level 18. You definitely don't want to go all the way to the top until you're level 34 from the museum. But we can get a lot of bonus points, remember, like I said, because each battle we do, or it's each enemy we kill, gives us more bonus points on level. And that's the advantage of the Chrysler building, is you can get a lot of fights in. It's definitely better than the end of Aggregate Story. This is probably one of the best PS1 your RPGs from Square as far as balance is concerned. If anything, I'd say it's underbalanced. You get really strong really quick. There's nothing wrong with that though. Sometimes it's fun to just kick the shit out of a game. That's probably why I like Parasite Eve so much. Very mild repetition, so you can feel like you're smart accomplishing something with your overpowered gun. I think we only went up one floor last time, but... Did I ever play the sequel? I did play Parasite Eve 2. I think I died like 3/4 of the way through and I didn't have a save for a while, so I was just like, well, that's the end of this. Fuck this. And I did not play Parasite Eve 3, and I don't think we ever will. There's a lot of PlayStation 1 games I didn't play. There's a lot of popular franchises, but the video store in my town did not get a lot of PS1 RPGs. So I think I briefly touched on it when we were in here last time, but the Chrysler building's not completely random, obviously, because it's a PS1. They're using the pre-made puzzle pieces snapped together, but the maps do change between playthroughs. I think they even change between times you go in. But each floor should have a treasure room and then a staircase going up and an elevator. And the lazy way to do it, like I said, would be to go up to the 10th floor, kill the boss, and then with no encounters, go back down, search for each treasure room. But because we do get battle points for each fight, we're going to look for the treasure on each floor as we go, because the bosses can't kill us until like floor 50. Nothing really poses a threat. Even the fights don't pose a threat. It's pretty much going to be like Central Park or NYPD difficulty until we get near the top, and then it'll start to approach like museum monster difficulty. But as you can see, these floors can get pretty big if you're unlucky and don't find the staircase. Times 70. Well, times 63. Because each boss is... the floor is just them. I don't even know if a single part of the Chrysler building looks like this in real life. A single hallway resembles this architecture. That actually took a while. The encounter rate's quite low in here, I recall. Here we go, our first P90 fight. Where the fuck are you? Okay, so... uh-oh. She does track her targets independently, so I don't waste time doing it, but... we lose the advantage of the machine gun's rate of fire with this, so... we probably don't want all attack. We probably do want the shotgun, which we did strip out. And I think we've also broken all our shotguns. I don't want to take this gun past floor 10. Hang on. Do I have that super tool still? I do. Except we need another gun to remove all fire. Well, let's hope we get lucky. I think we actually already checked the treasure on the first couple floors. Let's hope we find a gun that we can carry that all fire over to. See, it's actually quite quick once we lock onto a single target. I'm having some real shit luck finding the stairs out of here. But yeah, to make it harder to farm junk and grind levels, the encounter rate's not that great. It's just the floors are so fucking massive. You're eventually going to bump into guys. There's the elevator. That's what elevators look like in the Parasite building. We need a key. Oh. We 100% open the treasure room on the first floor. So these should all be empty. They are. Close one. All right. At least it's a good track for the Crystal building. A little fitting that we're on day 4 because it's playing the hospital theme. Guess it's a bit of a down that the Crystal building doesn't have its own track, but... better to settle on a middle-of-the-road track that's good rather than have some wacky independent track that's dopey. I forget what stair rooms look like. They look like this. So it should always be a north-facing to go upstairs. I think it's always the downstairs or southern-facing floors. Once I beat this massive dungeon, I still have to beat the game. I don't have to. This is actually like the true ending is to beat this place, so it's not like I have to beat the main game to get the true ending. This boss is the boss. You can call it quits if you make it to the top of the Chrysler building. You can call it quits there because you've already seen the ending. You can't do the Chrysler building on your very first playthrough. So the quickest you could do it is beat the game the first time, then on your very first X round, the New Game Plus, that's when you climb the Chrysler building. This might be the stairs. Yep. But we're cruising for BP, so let's get the treasure then. Maybe find the elevator too. So the treasure and the elevator are also always east-west, so southern-facing hallways don't help us at all. Unless they, they bend to east-west. Gotta be a little careful because of our high rate of fire. We are going to go through bullets, so hopefully we can break even on most of these fights. They might just drop more ammo as we get higher. There's the elevator. Or are these the stairs? Nope, blocked hallway. Perfect. That means the other one was the stairs. Yeah, the subway music definitely would have been too intense, and I feel the museum music would be a little too... I don't know, I wouldn't want to listen to museum music for 70 floors. I think the music changes right near the top. The first 70 floors should be this track. There you are. Looking for a gun. There we go. M16A2. We can move the attack fall off. Not with that tool, though. That'll break our P90. Ooh, critical evade. With the super tool. There. Shit my pants for a second when I saw it again, but we're looking at the M16. There. This doesn't really affect our killing power at all, it just we don't waste time aiming between targets before they're dead. Two floors down, we're on our way. Oh, definitely glad that I chose to break it up a bit here. Because like I said, we'll probably do like floor 10, beat the hospital. Floor 20, beat the subway. And floor 30, finish off this playthrough, and then we're about halfway done, right? Rather than just trying to do it in, well, definitely not doing it in one sitting. Holy fuck. I'm not that brave. Guess it's hard to show off the fire rate when the gun's so powerful. We'll see it on the boss. Still, 100 damage per shot. Is there any advantage to stopping partway and go through the game again? No, just levels. It's just the bonus points from completing days on an X round. It's just to break up the monotony of doing the Chrysler building. Because I'm worried our gun might be a little stronger than it needs to be and our armor might be a little weaker than it should be. So we can get like 100 or 200 bonus points on a playthrough. Kev jacket. No bonus stats on that thing. Back you go, you piece of shit. M79-4. Inventory filled up in a hurry, but it's all trading cards. I forgot to mod up the P90 and medicine ones because we're still kind of early in the progression here of the Chrysler building. So we're looking for the stairs now. Does it keep track of the floor I'm on in the menu? To the best of my knowledge, it does not. When we find an elevator, it might tell us what floor we're on. Uh-oh. Forgot which way I came. What's that, Krieg? We're on, I think, our 4th New Game Plus playthrough right now. Our equipment is incredibly powerful. I guess I need a key. Shit, there's no way to tell what floor we're on. That's why it's pretty important. You gotta be prepared to do it in one shot. Why would I ever know to go to the Chrysler building? If you remember on our very first playthrough, in the hospital, ironically, we're on day 4, is in the hospital, there's a screen you can go to where you can look at the window and there's something wrong with the Chrysler building. And it also appears on the map on New Game Plus. And I suppose PS1 was the era of the Prima and the Brady Game strategy guys, so they were just allowed to have more obtuse shit in their game. Because the guides were so commonplace. Well, now we just need the stairs. Oh, there's a rare trading card. There's 14 of them. And I think if we give 10 to Wayne, he gives us a tool that never breaks. And if we give him all 14, he gives us a super tool that never breaks. But, of course, if you have made it into the Chrysler building, you're done your gun, so who fucking cares? Junk serves no purpose anymore. You could make another junk gun, but junk serves no purpose for us. Some decent stat ups, but you could probably very easily ignore the treasure up until I think 40 or 50 is when you start finding guns with useful mods. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of that. Oh my, did I do it? Did we find the stairs? Nope, some fucking bozo put up drywall. But again, it's a northern wall, so there's only so many places the stairs can fuck off. So many places the stairs can be. Huh, I went in a fucking circle. Yeah, the room should connect logically. It's like our perspective will never shift. We might have to do like a horseshoe turn to get to a northern stair, but we'll never go south and wind up in a north-facing stair room. Yeah, the basic rule is the rooms are all aligned properly. There's always one treasure room. There's always one elevator. The stairs are always in a southern room going down, and they're always north going up. Well, thank you. See, this might not make sense. This might horseshoe around and go up to a stairwell, but there shouldn't be room. There's the elevator. No, we're going down. I say we're pretty economical with our bullets with one shot per kill. You could be more economical with shotgun blast kills, but... I got a good feeling about this. What did I tell you? The monsters should change every 10 floors, and yeah, probably until the 30s or the 40s or onwards we'll be one-shotting things. The downside is that they'll be giving real shit XP in the meantime as well. I think even once we get near the top, like 50 or 60, they won't be giving quite as much as museum monsters. Museum's the best place to level up as far as I know. Like, look at that aim speed. That's why I like the machine gun and the handgun. If that was a rifle, we would have got hit a couple times. She takes too long to line it up. Which is weird, because it's not like the rifles have a higher baked-in crit rate or something to justify that. So once you get enough plus stats from tools, I don't see the point of the rifle. I haven't seen regular bullets for so long in my gun. It's always that shotgun shell icon. Yeah, that is a weird quirk of the game. Justin she always has her pistol out when she's walking around. Regardless of what weapon you actually fight with, she's always just running around with her service pistol for thematic effect, and then, yeah, it'll fucking explode into the grenade launcher or whatever you're fighting with once the battle starts. Which I can't quite make out what sort of SMG she's holding. It looks kind of big, like an MP7 or something. But they never really have a... I don't think there's really any screens in the game where the battle's zoomed in close enough to check. What floor is this? Oh, you haven't missed too much. We're on like floor 5. We're so close to being done the Parasite Eve series, but we're also very far away. The Chrysler Building's gonna be such a time sink. I got a feeling this wall's blocked off this. So yeah, we only need to find 10 out of the 14 trading cards. We don't even need that many. We can just let some of the guns rot in our storage permanently, but... I think we're gonna say if we find the stairs, we'll just always take the stairs. Unless the stairs are like the very first room we find on a floor. Like, see, we didn't find the treasure on this floor, but we explored most of it, so let's just go. But say, for example, like the very first tile we go to is a T intersection and up is stairs, then maybe we'd look for treasure. But if we explore a good chunk of the floor, just take the stairs when you find them. Oh no, a janitor. Oh shit, did that say P energy defense up 3? Yeah, it did. Some pretty potent items in here. That wasn't particularly potent. I am blindly auto-looting things on some of these fights and the garbage is creeping up. The trading cards are the main problem. I didn't mean to bring those trading cards with me. P2, 2.6. I don't know a lot about guns, so a lot of these guns I find are just fucking nonsense to me, but I think they are all real guns. Even these Chrysler Building ones, which you would assume are just filler. Now, if this was the stairs, feel it's blocked, it's blocked. You can kind of tell from the perspective what kind of room it's going to be, and then act accordingly. I'm sure we'll start to get a feel for it right near the top, for the incredibly useful lifelong skill of navigating the Chrysler Building in Parasite Eve. That'll pay dividends. That'll definitely come up at a job interview. While I can navigate the Chrysler Building without finishing each room, and I can tell the difference between butter and I can't believe it's not butter. course, as you can see, most things here don't hurt us yet. Our defense is so high. Oh, doesn't count, battle's over. Just remember that if you're about to be blinded, just dramatically cock your weapon. Doesn't count, battle's over. But I just threw acid in your fucking face. No, battle's over. Those fucking bats. Deadliest monster in the game. Because they take your time away from you with that blind. This is blocked off. No, this is just a hallway. Camera's a little more tilted when it's a stairwell, like this. Fucking drywall. They are fucking time vampires. Just when you're doing multiple playthroughs and the entire Chrysler building, stuff like that adds up. Like when you accidentally use your entire turn on one head in the police station boss, then he howls while you gotta sit there. No! I'll just energy shot you. Walk up and jammed into his ribcage. Now, where are these stairs? They're jenking in there a bit. Because I think this is actually putting me south of where we came in. So it's sort of like a big spiral. No, wait. Fuck. Energy shot does stun us, but it was the only way to get rid of that bat since we were blinded. Of course, Liberate's stronger than Energy shot. Energy shot's weird, but I mean, Squaresoft had a couple of weird design choices in their games around this time. Just abilities made completely redundant by other abilities, not even situational. So that was blocked by drywall, so this way. There we go. So you notice this angle is a little bit different from the drywall angle, I think. Thank you. This too, I mean, if you came in here to farm junk, it's a long walk down. Because remember, you can't use the elevator. Because once you have the elevator key, the monsters on those floors are gone. They stop spawning. Ooh. Let's go this way. The goo isn't an indicator. That's just a coincidence. I went the goo way. Goo's just there for ambiance. That's always nice when the elevator's right next to it. So you know all you need now is the stairs. What do you got for me this floor? Range 2, look at those big stats. Bullet cap 1, thank God. It's been a while since I reloaded my P90. A single rocket, which unfortunately adds a rocket case. You can never throw the rocket case away. Here we go, now we can fit an extra bullet in our gun. Finally. Actually, I got some tools. We could start stripping stuff down. This feels like the stairs. There we go. So that was a good floor. Elevator, stairs, treasure all right next to each other. That's the dream, right? Get 70 of those. Well, we went right last time. Alright, let's go left. I'm sure there's a strategy to navigating the floor, some sort of fucking game theory shit, but I've never been good at figuring that stuff out. I just wander aimlessly, shoot stuff. Just like a real police officer. Don't you do it. Ah. Like everything else in the game, you just start blasting, except that fucking bat. Run for your lives. There's armor somewhere with blind resist, but it's not blind immunity, so you can still get fucked by bats. Ooh. Offense 3. Offense 2. That's another good floor. shit. Don't you dare! The BP bonus might also be tied to not getting hit in combat, but I doubt that. I think it's more tied to just things you kill. This one's starting to spiral around. Farming points or items. We're just trying to get to the top. We've got our junk gun now. Birds flying off screen with that Central Park shit. We're gonna get another elevator stairs door with the treasure. Ooh, we might. She opens the door and there's a bat trap in there. Ah! Shoots immediately. Sierra evade 1. Offense 2. A tool. The USP2. That's like a little fellow, like a Glock, isn't it? It's got the attack all on it that I really don't want to lose. I don't even want to strip these guns down, I just want them out of my inventory. So one more bullet in the P90, now we're up to 248 bullets. It's impossible. Actually, yeah, it can't be a drum magazine, because the P90, I was about to make a joke about it being belt-fed, but that's... You can't have a belt-fed P90, but you also couldn't have a drum magazine P90. Because it's got the wacky magazine goes on top. Come on, stairs. Oh, we're on the 10th floor. It's the boss. Give our gun a real workout here. It's me, the spider. Not for fucking long, it's not. Chrysler Key 1. Most of the monsters and enemies in here are not new. By the by, So let's go beat the hospital. Because that's what we'll do, right? We'll do 10 floors, and then we'll do something else to not go crazy. They have an extended mag for the P90 that wraps around the mag. Sounds fucking wacky. Anyways, we can access the elevator now. We're on the 10th floor. See, as we get keys, we can go higher and higher, but for now we can only go up to 10. So things will get a little harder up on floor 11. But still not too hard. Well, let's go drop this shit off before we go talk to Maida. Mostly want to store these guns. Actually, the M16A1 might literally be the same gun they gave you on day 2. Maybe not. Is there some secret to Maida's gun? That's the one that lets us do max damage on the final boss, Justin. That's the purpose of that gun. And then the weird lucky charms he gives you are like placeholder items, so that way you'll always have room for the ammo when he gives you that gun on day 6. Get rid of the trading cards. Amazing call. Oh, put a name on the weapon. No, maybe later. Where'd the P90 go? There it is. The bullets only work for that gun. So when he gives you Maida's gun, you can't throw it away for the rest of the day. Mamma mia, now that's a good gun. How about carving a name on that sidearm? Sure. Stick with what you know, right? You put me on the spot for a name, that's how you get stuff like Stubtoe Williams. We don't have room to put anything but Uncle Sam, that's why it already says SM. We had a decent amount of battles there. Not a huge amount. We could have done even more Chrysler building, but I'm curious to see how many BP we'll get when we level now. Do I not take him to the museum on day 4? Do I just go straight to the hospital? Oh, right, because Daniel says that's what they just uncovered. But I rushed through the conversation. Bet you didn't know girls could drive in America, huh? Maida? They let us vote, too. So deal with it. Got some superstitious weeb shit, thanks, homie. It's a bell to keep evil spirits away. Yeah, I got a P90. When I hug it, bad people go away. A little gun for a little lady. See, there you go. These guys take 2 shots. That's probably around what we're going to deal with in the Chrysler building, too. What was this one? Medicine. Oh, just open the fucking door. Better walk away real slow first. So I'll say that we'll fix the power here, and then once we rescue the nurse upstairs, we'll go back to the Chrysler building. I haven't leveled up yet, actually, have I? Only 9 bonus points. That's not too great, honestly. Maybe we'll get more at the end of the day. 9 bonus points isn't bad, but... fucking flamboyant rat again. Doo 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 doo, gonna get you. Get the fuck out of here. So dopey. Now this is very important. We don't want to get a game over on the fuse box, because we haven't saved since we beat the boss in the Chrysler building. I don't want that cure P. Whoops, don't need that one. Get this Billy Ball, not that he's a threat. Hey, who takes 3 shots? Good for him. See, we have another level coming up here, so we should get less than 9 bonus points because we've been fighting a lot less shit. Alright, don't electrocute yourself, girly. Oh no. Everything's broken. Of course, get used to this music, because 60 floors to go. Maya and me? It's Maya and I. Oh, look at that. Stuff hurts again. Oof. See, that one gave just as much. Maybe it's the end of day BP that are based on battles? We should have a huge BP infusion coming sooner or later. Well, I'm at 720 ammo, so we shouldn't have any bullet troubles. Just, wow, this hospital looked the exact same for 20 years. I think St. Francis is actually a nice hospital in New York, I would assume. Well, actually, I'm not sure most of the hospitals in New York are nice. Should have been at least some renovation by the 90s. Alright, just give me the key and take your incredibly low-cut blows and get out of here. Wasn't there a treasure chest here that I wasn't expecting? Oh wait, it's back in the other room. Alright, then I suppose we can sabotage the liquid nitrogen, then we'll take a little break before we go back to the Chrysler building. Might not actually have a chance to check the vial, Justin, depending on how long this Chrysler building stuff takes. I want to do another 10 floors, and then we can finish day 4. That'll probably be it for tonight. And then when we'll come back, we'll do floors 20 to 30, and we'll do the subway. But we'll get it, and then we'll do 30 to 40, and then we'll do the museum and do 40 to 50, and then we're very close to the end of the Chrysler building at that point. See how tough this guy is. 3. And it looks like our gun isn't strong, but remember, because the damage is split between each bullet, and we've gone from a ×3 rate of fire to a ×5, as our gun is quite a bit stronger than it used to be. So that should be it for liquid nitrogen. What's this in this? You forgot how many floors the Chrysler building is? It's 77, but technically 70. Because the last 7 are just theatrical. Nothing happens on them. We'll take a little break on the world map, so we're going to have to listen to that music for a bit. And then we're right back into listening to that music. I haven't saved it. It's my gun OP. Yeah, we're on new game +4, I think. And just tonight we got our gun to the point where I could do the post-game dungeon pretty comfortably. So yeah, we're probably just gonna steamroll everything. Save at the cop stop so I can drop items off. Yeah. I guess. It's mostly medicine, but you're right, Justin. There's some armor. You're right, I do have that rare card we have to give him. I want to say we found a rare card last time and I gave it to him, but maybe not. Well, I'll be back in a moment here. Alright. A little noisy nighttime motorcycle to greet us. But let's go back to the station. Get that shit off, and then... I think I have a gun on me just because stupid idiot baby asked about it. To compare... I don't have a gun on me to compare, but I can grab one. Because our gun is disgusting. Hey, Bane. I'm feeling decent these days. Good enough to play. What the fuck? Oh, it doesn't. Wait, is my inventory full? What the hell's going on? You don't need this tool. A rare T card collection. I don't really have one yet. Well, I'm trying to give you the rare T card, you fucking oaf. The P38 T card. Fine, you don't get it. Anyways, let's grab another Mp5 for comparison. Mp5 Pdw. So, the Mp5 Pdw, which is another SMG that I think drops tomorrow on day 5. The attack base 52, range is 46, 23 bullets in the magazine, and then my gun, the Uncle Sam, which is the ultimate P90 I've customized over several New Game Pluses, is base attack power 122 plus 299, and then the range is 50 plus 50, and the magazine is 200 plus 48. It's fucking ridiculous. It's gonna just destroy most things we come across in a single turn, which is good because things are gonna get really fucking dumb near the end of the post-game dungeon. Let's put that Mp5 away though. The SP jacket for special people. Holy Christ, I got a lot of shit, but we don't have enough tools to break it. God, I wish I could put that rocky crate away, or can I? I can't. Well, it's fun to dream. And then I saved it in the hospital. Kind of crazy. Things on day 4 hurt us, but I guess, Audie said the stats go up each X round. Even medicine, too, I'm not in too much of a rush to save. The gun is gross, but it's really good to get out of the way, because the bosses near the end of the Chrysler building are just gonna be a lot sturdier out of left field. And specifically the final boss. The optional final boss is just a huge cunt if we don't have an incredibly overpowered gun. Oh, in case you need more bullets in your P90. That's good enough. New Game Plus get harder. Yep, harder until like Game 4, supposedly. But not hard enough to compete with our gun, as evidenced by the fact that, well, might have been, yeah, it was before you showed up. We fought the first Chrysler boss building and we shredded him in, I think, like a 5-round burst. Alright, well, buckle up for fun. We're going to do floor 10 to 20 here, and then I'm going to say floor 10 to 20, and then we'll finish off the hospital. I don't think we have time for much else tonight. So it should be we go right and then up, because I don't think the maps reset. I don't think the maps reset per entry. I think they just reset per playthrough. Think I could beat it next stream? Honestly, probably not. It's just the amount of time it takes to climb the Chrysler building is a lot. I want to. It feels like it was an hour just to do 10 floors. So if that's true, oh, it isn't. Look at that. I thought it was the same track all the way up, but it's not. It's not a new track, but really Central Park. Well, our gun is fucking gross, so let's go with our plan. Like I said, where if we find the stairs, we just go up. Fuck the treasure room. Hello? Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Oh, look at that. They're taking more than one hit. Too bad I'm invincible still. Too much defense. Yeah, the floors will for sure stay the same, but apparently the track will change every 10 floors. Almost reminds me of Brandish. You know, just when you start to get tired of it, they mix it up a bit on you. Although Brandish did change the art of every dungeon. I hated that snake fight just because it took them a second to fucking show up, and they're gonna do it again. Man, low encounter rate my ass. Busy day at the snake factory. Stop that. Good ammo, though. It's a long New Game Plus bit of content, but I'd say it's pretty easy as far as PS1 goes. I mean, it's not like Star Ocean 2. Now that no fucking around dungeon, that'll teach you a lesson or two about life. Holy shit, that place. These feel like stairs. They are stairs. Fuck you, treasure room, we're out of here. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the New Game Plus is just there to challenge people too much, so I don't bother with it, but I know for a fact we can beat this one, so I wanted to show this one. But I've definitely done a lot of games where I don't waste fucking snakes again. There's definitely been a lot of games. Tales of Fantasia, I think, is one that really stands out to me that I've played, where I knew I couldn't do it, so I didn't. Hey, fellas. Is Blue Dragon that weird Xbox one where they all look like Dragon Ball characters? Because if that's the one, I never played that one. This feels like drywall. I fucking knew it. Now these feel like stairs, and they are stairs. Oh shit. Close one. Medicine ones. Just the elevator. Ooh. Might be another one of these ones where the stairs are right next to it. Lost Odyssey was supposedly good. I didn't mind Last Remnant. Oh, doesn't count. Battle's over. Cock the gun. Can't blind me. A super tool. Club 4. Have I had a Club 4 before? No, we haven't had a Club 4 before. Look at this little rascal. Steal during attack, full damage. Chance to counterattack. Higher crit chance. And you could, like Fat Cow asked, you could do that. Because, I mean, 90, base 78's pretty good. Base 78's pretty good, but the range on a club is dog shit. Range 10. You're basically blind. I mean, you saw me trying to steal junk. Shit just flies out of the fucking way. The Uncle Sam back on. This feels like a hallway. The last one was crit up, Justin. And that's a good stat to find later on for the Uncle Sam, but we won't find that on other weapons. Well, we won't find it on guns until we get to like floor 40 or 50. And we can also find counterattack on guns, but the problem with counterattack is it's not a sure thing. Oh, these are stairs. Counterattack's not a sure thing. Mole Man. Just tunneling through the fucking tile floor in the Chrysler building. Anything goes in Parasite Eve. Like, this is where the game falls apart for me. How is there a mole on floor 14? How is there a mole all the way up on floor 14? I'm uninstalling this game. I was okay with the goo people and the energy shot, but Mole Man on floor 14, no fucking way. Feels like a wall. Yeah. Camera always seems to be a little bit adjusted. tilted a tiny bit when there's a wall obscuring the exit to the room. Double monkey man. Ah! I'll play Parasite Eve 2 one day. It's definitely on the low end of the franchises, but it's not a bad game. It'll be good to play it really far apart from Parasite Eve 1, though. Because that's what so many people hate about it. It's nothing like Parasite Eve 1. The AM44. Shit stats, can't rip anything off. Actually, 78 base damage on pistol is pretty good, but can't rip anything off. A P229, I think I have a P229. I dropped one off. I swore I picked up a bullet with a P in it. Well, a gun with a P in it. All bullets have P in them if you shoot them in the ding-dong. I'm gonna double back and go left just because this curves down. Monkeys again. Jesus Christ, that gave us 4 XP. You don't come here to level, which is probably on purpose, just so you can't get way too powerful on day 2. Wall there. I assume the goo's here as part of the game. I've never been in the Chrysler building. The Chrysler building might be filled with goo in real life. Definitely not an action-packed dungeon. I think that's the goo from day 2, though, so I think that's like the people from Central Park. So some of it dicked off to become the fucking Ghostbusters 2 goo monster you fight on day 5, and the rest of it comes to the Chrysler building. The special suit, light and very durable. Do I have a tool to break that garbage? I do, I have several tools. Level up the cum protector. Oh, no, no. Whoa, that was fucking close. So that's the treasure. Now we need the stairs. This feels like a wall. Could that be it? That feels like a wall. Yeah. These are stairs. How many do you think this is? 15 or 16? We're not the fucking nightclub, fellas. Get back. Jesus Christ, they just walk right up. Well, actually, she's not spoken for a fucking date got murdered on day one, didn't he? Things were really heating up for a bit, but then he died in a fire. Don't you do it. Yeah. Mole man. Oh no, he vanished down to the tiles and they covered themselves back up meticulously. How crazy. Cure D. I'll hang on to one of those just in case the boss does darkness or something. Hello? What garbage you got for me today? Range 1. The full ooze. 68 base isn't awful, but 10 times fire, and I think that's rate of fire 1.5 random. The B-Hawk T card. For the collection. There's an incredibly good chance we'll come up shy of the 10 cards we need for the infinite tool, but Uncle Sam's pretty fucking gross anyways. Hopefully the stairs are here, since that's the treasure room behind us. Wall. You gotta check though, right? Otherwise you could check the whole floor and you're like, where the fuck are the stairs? But you just miscalled that, wall. Huh, that didn't hit me. Maybe it doesn't count because he's dead. I shouldn't have picked up that medicine. I haven't taken any damage yet. Took a little bit. Poor guy's like, surprise, bitch, but the gun's just sticking right in the hole when he comes up. What? Bang, bang. I mean, maybe he wouldn't say it like that. Maybe he's got an accent. Going real far without a northern hallway. I'm worried I'm going all the way back to the entrance. Christ, did I pass the elevator on this floor already? It's because every floor looks the same, you forget the layouts. Oh, fucking bats again. Oh, no, you don't. Gotta get together that first. No! Just energy shot, you little shit. Oh. Medicine already. I am really worried I'm going backwards here. I have 9 rockets? Where the fuck did I find 9 rockets? I found 1. In the Chrysler building so far, I thought. I'm fucking so lost. Oh, these are stairs. Can you tell? Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just something about the camera perspective for the pre-rendered scene. You can just tell it won't be blocked off. There might be some goo near the entrance that normally isn't. Hello? Oh shit. Kevlar suit. Terrible stats. Tool. Might as well pry those stats off. Oh no, you don't. See, there's a goo pile on the right here. This is definitely not the stairs, though. Goo, goo. Yeah, drywall. There's potted plants on the stairwell screen, but I don't think they're at the entrance. Left side goo equals stairs, we'll see. The floors have random layouts, which is the problem. No, wait, I think there's some rhyme or reason to it, because I'm pretty sure I remember reading a guy trying to explain it in game FAQ's ASCII art. But I prefer to just brute force it with my overpowered gun. Where'd he go? I think 71 to 77 are all preset layout, but the others are procedural assortment of these rooms snapped together. Well, the right side goo, because you can't quite see the left side goo right away, but the right side goo is always a dead end. So you want clean entrance. See, I feel the camera's tighter. I feel you can see the walls when it's a dead end. I think we're getting close. Just based on how long I've been in here. We're actually going to level up in here. These paltry 5 experience fights. You'd think a lot of things about the Chrysler Building. They could have just not had you manually walk up every fucking floor. You could have just been going up the stairwell Final Fantasy VII style and just have to get off every now and then to fight a boss or something, because, like, Jesus Christ. There was a meeting, and at least 2 Japanese dudes thought this was a good idea. Like, one guy, dumb enough to say it out loud, and the other guy, dumb enough to say, cool. A snake, too? Holy shit. Oddly, the goo never gets into the ashtrays. I guess the goo doesn't smoke. Oh, what the fuck? That's where I came in. Shit. Thought I was making progress. We went in a circle. A mini-map would have made this infinitely more manageable, but that's an entire gameplay system you're adding for one throwaway post-game dungeon. I can see why they didn't. Yeah, I think the right side was a big circle, so let's check the left side. Son of a bitch. How the fuck? How did I miss this? Oh well. I really turned around there. Should be getting close to the boss. Remember, the boss floor is still a full floor because it needs room for an elevator. But I don't think we're on 20 just yet. Hello? Tool. A monster! A mimic. They only show up in the Chrysler building. They're actually quite tough. If you didn't see, he did 99 damage to me. He's also worth quite a bit. Goddamn right he drops a revive. That could be the end of your little adventures. Good reason later on, once we learn pre-races, to just cast at the beginning of a battle when we fight a mimic. I feel that goes through your defense for 99. Maybe he just always does 99 damage. But we do have to worry about mimics. Not too often. But they're here. Yep, because remember, goo on the right means it's a wall. And then the goo on the left is the stairs. The camera does look like it's the same perspective. I think it's because there's no goo on the right-hand side that makes the stairs feel different when we come in. We just gotta remember to find the elevator when we do find the boss floor, because that's our ticket out. There's the elevator. Now we just need to find the stairs. Because the boss is also always a north-facing room. That's drywall. Because the boss room is also a stair room. Goddamn snakes. Get off of me. I just hope this isn't the boss floor. I forgot where the elevator was. Yes. Well, goddamn, he always comes out, but I can't delay anymore, or the battle blind me. See, no goo on the right. Thank God that wasn't the boss floor, because it's nowhere near the elevator. Another grenade launcher. It's a long fucking hallway. Should keep an eye on my health because we're getting near 20, I think. I have mostly full health. No! There's the elevator. Maybe we're on floor 20. Yep, there we go. Yeah, we're getting like 10 floors an hour, which is kind of slow. Who's the boss this time? Double Crocodile. I win. Chrysler Key 2 and another revive. We're definitely going to have just a bunch of revives in our inventory when we get into the top floor. And then I won't spoil what the new music is, but thank God the elevator was right next to these guys. So we got the first 20 floors out of the way. Just 50 to go. Oh God, let's finish off the hospital. Get our bonus points for the night and then call it. Yeah, it's not bad progress, it's just very slow progress. There's not really anything you can do to speed up the Chrysler building. That's why I like the overpowered gun so much. Just remove all obstacles from our way. Yeah, I've never done the Chrysler building on my very first New Game Plus, but I can only imagine it'd be fucking super obnoxious. It's not worth the risk to like climb those 10 boring floors and then like have a challenging fight to the death with each boss. I would not want to do that. You know how I hate repetition in my Let's Plays. So I feel the way you give him the rare card is you have to use it to power up again. Mamma mia! That's a one-of-a-kind T-card. You're a babe, Brooklyn. What equipment you want to tune up? Apparently the Uncle Sam's maxed out. I don't know, this fucking thing. Yeah, so you have to use it for an upgrade from add it to his collection. Okay. For a T-card that rare, I'll give you one more tune-up. Wow. You're not just gonna help me because the fucking city's in danger? Thanks, man. I had a bunch of tools I could have used, but I guess the problem is... no good guns in the Chrysler. Like, you find guns in the Chrysler building, they're just kind of shit. This is the hospital one I can't take. No, I can't take that one, right? Because you can... it's just the day 5 charm. You won't fucking let you put away. To hold the bullets. And then, don't I have these other revives in storage? From day 1? There they are. Technically, we don't need Chrysler Building 1. You just need the Chrysler. You just need the most recent Chrysler key. QD, I changed my mind. I fucking hate it. Like once per playthrough, I convinced myself I should use it. We're starting to find medicine 3s in there. So the difficulty's starting to catch up to where we are in the story, but speaking of, let's finish off day 4 here. So yeah, we'll probably get another 20 or 30 floors done next time. I want to say Sunday. We'll be able to finish the Chrysler building and, but in effect, the game. I'm pretty sure our equipment's strong enough. I guess we don't need to call till we're upstairs. The Chrysler building window that Justin was curious about. There it is. Whoa, what's that all about? I just fought 2 giant crocodiles. What the fuck makes you think I'm afraid of you? Oh, you actually gotta kill that thing if it's the last enemy. Did not know that. I guess it makes sense, it gives XP. Huh? She says nothing but question mark. Nah, it kind of actually just looks like a little Mp5, that model. Is this a tool or is it a stat? See, it's a stat. That was worth grabbing then. Alright, we're almost at it. We're almost at the joke. It's come. She's close. We gotta get to the roof. I mean, technically it's semen. I don't know. Maybe they extract the sperm and, like, suspend it in Hawaiian Punch or something. I don't work at a fucking sperm bank. Maybe it doesn't taste like cum. There's only one way to find out. If you work at a sperm bank, please get back to me. Talk about your close calls, we got them. See, we barely killed anything, so we did not get a lot of BP there. It is Justin. Which is funny, because that means the spider lives and just terrorizes that fucking hospital. Maybe the army comes in and kills it on day 7, I don't know. But we sure as shit didn't finish it off. We just left it alone up there. Like, there, we killed the spider immediately. And I still think we fall several floors more than this hospital is. I forgot to look up if St. Francis Hospital is real and how tall it is. See how many juicy BPs we get for day 4? Hello, you just telling me to go see Captain, right? All right, this is when he gives us our Officer Awesome walkie-talkies. Definitely better than police radio. Or in 97, I think they could just give us real shitty cell phones. I would like a large amount of battle points. We'll see. So bonus points is what it stands for. 45 for 1 day is pretty good. I don't think that has any bearing on what we did in the Chrysler building, though. I think that's just new game plus. All right, so we're going to save our game here and call it a night. So thanks for coming out. And next time we'll do a little bit more of the Chrysler building and a little bit of day 5. We're at 7 hours now because it was about 2.5 hours to get all the junk. So this is going to be a pretty long save file. This X round, we're on X round 4. So this is technically this would be our 5th playthrough. But it looks like my plan's coming together just like I hoped. We'll just have the raw stats to overpower the Chrysler building and be able to beat the game soon. So until then, thanks for watching.